do that.
Look, guys, as you can see, we're all like low on the ground right now.
It's mad.
It's peak. Man like Havoc, he knows who it is.
Dennis the Menace.
Has mashed up our sofa. We're gonna put a link in the bio on Insta. Donate any money you can, just so we can have like the quality of life of sitting on the sofa, man. Like being on the ground is too old school. I can't lie, man. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. What was he talking about now? This girl on Twitter.
Who actually brought it up? It was Dennis, isn't it?
Yeah, I was literally just reading it.
So what did it say?
You tell us what you read and then...
I literally read up to the point where she basically said something like, hold on, I'll get the thread up. Because she was talking, she just said, if I get 200 retweets, I'll start the thread. And then it was just like, okay, who has used black magic or juju on their romantic partner? And the first message, the girl said, I was dating this guy in uni for 6 months, but he kept cheating on me. My cousin told me about the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The cousin lives in Nige. She brought me into feeding him 3 different meals with my period blood. That's as far as I got, and I dropped my phone.
Read the rest though.
This was supposed to stop him from looking at other women.
Oh my gosh! Because of that!
I think it worked because we're happily married. Oh my god, bruv!
It actually worked.
Oh my god! And he stopped his madness. Please keep me anonymous. Hubby reads your TL. My cousin's married too. Oh my god.
Juju is real, you know. I actually believe in black magic.
Bro, we should have read that, you know. Do you know how many people that's going to encourage to start doing stuff like that?
Fam, she got married.
They're still happily married today.
You're not even understanding, fam. It was only because he was looking at other women, you know.
No, I thought he was beating other women.
Was it beating?
He said cheating.
Yeah, cheating.
He was actually cheating.
Well, she never clarified what her level of cheating is. She could be saying...
Nah, I think it was cheating by the way she said it.
She sounds like there wasn't even sufficient evidence, man. Just like a little sort of allegations and whatnot, and she's just thinking, bruv, I'm just gonna pattern him and that's it. That's mad, bro, man.
Rihanna, do you think he was cheating?
Well, she said he was cheating.
No, but these lot are saying he was just looking at other women.
No,
I thought that's what he said.
She said in the message he was cheating.
Yeah, but what's cheating? Because she can think cheating is looking at other women.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I don't think she put period blood in his food because of that. I don't know.
Well, the girl sounds mad, fam. She's probably on that, fam.
Because she never said he stopped fucking other women. He said he stopped looking at other women. So that means looking at... Yeah. She said...
She said
stop him from looking at other women.
I thought as well she says he stopped his madness or something because now we're in a healthy relationship.
Yeah, he stopped his madness, yeah.
It worked.
The fact that she did this, I won't put it past her to think that looking at somebody is
100. Because if let's say it wasn't that, yeah, knowing that she feels that it worked, if she was to catch him looking at another girl, she'll probably just say, bruv, I'm doing it again, I don't care. Because she feels that it will work. She'll probably do something to his eyes, bruv.
What?
She'll probably do something. Bro, this black magic thing's not a joke, you know?
No, I know, I believe in it, but I'm just saying, what's she doing to his eyes?
I don't know, fam. She'll probably make him blind.
So if he's looking at another thing, he's always looking at her.
But that means he can look at both.
Can you do the cross-eye thing?
No, can you? Oh, he's getting me shook. Well, do you know that means he can look at both? That's even worse, Oh, you're trying to do it?
No.
Oh!
No, he's enjoying it.
Can you not cross your eyes?
No,
can you do it? Oh, right, it's bare demonic in that.
That is scary. That's scary, so I can't.
That's why you shouldn't cheat.
Bro.
Black magic's real. Oh, do you believe Juju could do that? It makes someone cross-eyed?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, of course.
Fam, it's peak, you know. So
no, but there's another reply that on that. There's some other replies that Rhiannon was reading me on the way here that it's mad.
That was from the what's the best revenge you've had on a man thread.
Is it not the same?
Different thread.
Well, okay, cool. So before we go to that, in terms of that one, what the girl put out, did anybody try and jump in and say, yeah, I've done black magic to...
Oh yeah, there's a whole thread.
It's mad
there's
long.
Bare messages, fam.
Oh my days, bro.
Like,
scroll for time.
It's all mad.
I think that's the maddest one in that thread though, no?
I don't know, I haven't read that. Literally,
Rhiannon was reading me bury them and that one sounded the maddest one.
That was from the
Period
other one.
blood is
that
the
was
maddest
from the
one.
revenge one.
Alright, the revenge one is smashing up my head then, but yeah.
So what was this revenge one saying?
Oh, I was trying to find it.
Some of them get proper deep.
Bruv, this
Do the kill one. Do the kill one.
The kill?
You realise I had to
Wait,
scroll
not-
for like 10 minutes to find that thread, and now you're making me do it.
What? Someone killed someone, fam?
Let me recount the story. Yeah. So, this woman clocked that her boy's boy was like, she was into her boy's boy who shotted weed or something, but she was like into him, but she was like trying to behave herself and just be like a good girlfriend. She held it down for a while and then she had a mad argument with her boyfriend. She went to pick up weed and fucked his boy, and then she didn't tell him, and then basically they carried on dating normal, and then on her birthday they had sex, like her and her boyfriend tried to kill her because he knew that she'd fucked his boy.
So he kept in that
Secret,
info for...
yeah.
So what,
kept it in for time, and then when they're having sex one time, he tried to kill her.
So what did he try and do? Nah, I know he tried to kill, but what?
She just said he tried to kill her during sex.
So it was probably that choke. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but probably that choke when she ran out of the house.
She doesn't state it.
That's mad, brother, man.
But you see how unhealthy that is?
He probably kept it
like the way
inside.
he's kept it inside and thought, I'm gonna murder her during sex.
That's fine.
Not even just murder her. Gonna murder her during sex, like on someone's birthday.
Them man is watching too much films, man.
I just don't think that's good for you, man.
That guy is wet, bro. Fam, I don't... You see, bro, you see with me, bro, yeah, I proper... Obviously, people process things differently, yeah? But if the person's cheap, just let them go and enjoy themselves. And you enjoy yourself as... There's too many women, or for the other point of view, there's too many men out here, you know? Because of one, you want to go and kill someone, fam. And do a big sentence.
I don't rate that.
I found the revenge one. If you want me to read out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she
just like the
said,
maddest.
ladies and ladies only, my DMs are open. I want you to message me about time you got revenge on your ex. So, let me try and find... Okay. Here's my story. We were living together and I found out he was cheating. He was a big gym head and counted all of his macros meticulously, working out twice a day sometimes. At the time, he was also following keto, a strict diet of high fat and protein. The day I moved out of our flat, I poured all the bags of sugar I could find in the house into his protein powder. Saw him a few months ago and he was overweight, lecturing me on why keto doesn't work.
Bro.
That's just a bit sneaky though, because he should have clocked. If he's like a proper gym head, this is so sweet. Like, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, he should have clocked, like, there's bare sugar in this.
I didn't do it, but a friend of mine got his student number card and login credentials and deregistered him from uni. The worst part is she deregistered at the time of the year where uni won't give you a refund, not even 15%. He was so broken, I almost felt sorry for him.
Is that the full fees? The 3 years fees? Oh! Brother! Was it £9 a year, innit?
Yeah, for them.
But she's deregistered him so he can't pass the
He can't
get the degree.
Fam.
Bro, there's levels to this, you know? There's
The
levels to
worst
this,
one.
fam.
It's the one where she called up his office or whatever. He got an offer from his dream job, and she called up and made her friend pretend to be the boy
and said, I don't want the job no more.
I don't want the job no more.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, so he lost his job, Like, she just she stayed with him for an extra 3 months just to turn his life upside down. And when he was at his lowest, that's when she dumped him.
But do you not think that's...
I found it.
You found that one?
My story is, my ex wasted my time and cheated on me multiple times. I found out on my own and dedicated 3 months while we were still dating and planned my revenge. I made sure the relationship was super sweet, was the best girlfriend in the world for those 3 months. However, I made everything else around him go to shit. His dream job offer got declined because I called his job and ranted to HR pretending to be his old boss. Weakened his Mercedes tyre belt, so he started having his car troubles. His passport went missing on the day before his birthday holiday with his friends. His cards were all swiped and maxed out because of unknown fraud, etc., etc. Then when he faced depression from all the things I caused, but he didn't know I was the cause, I dumped him.
For me, the maddest one there. I know.
She's a mechanic, bro.
Yeah, the mechanical one is nuts. Because all the other ones are dark, yeah, like they could be worse, but the mechanical one is proper extra.
I think some of them are fake, man.
Fam, who knows how to loosen the tyre belt, bro? Because I don't.
I don't. Do you know how to do that?
No.
He looks genuinely scared.
Hold on, because this is mad, fam. There's mad people out there, and like, there's a risk, you know. This is peak, fam. Loosen the tire. Imagine if he on the snowy day.
No. Wasn't it the fan belt?
The tyre belt. I
think she means the fan belt.
Maybe, I don't know, bruv.
Nah, if she's loosening tyres, that's actually effed. I don't rate it. That's how you're gonna kill someone, like.
Flip it now, fam. This reminds me of a story of this guy, yeah. It's not my friend, it's my boy's friend. He's married, and he must have been linking some girl off Snapchat. I think they started speaking on Snapchat or whatever it is, yeah.
How did they get each other's number off Snapchat?
No, it's not. I think you could just add people on Snapchat. It's like Insta. How you can just add and follow. I think so. Anyway.
Right, that's Snapchat news.
So anyway, that happened. They started conversating for like 2 months. Yeah. This guy is like, how old is he? I think he's like 37, and the girl said, "Yeah, like I'm 25." And then, fam, like, imagine they've linked outside one shop. They beat in his car. He's got like a Audi A7, new shape. They beat in the car. And then after he's beat now, she's asked for something like, "Oh yeah, can you get me something from the shop?" The guy's gone to the shop, coming out. He probably done a little walk like with the peas in his pocket. Car was gone, brother. The car was gone.
But you left the keys in the car?
Yeah, she cut out. The car was gone. He reported it stolen. Feds went to her house. They found it 3 days later. They saw a bunch of car keys in the house. So it comes like that. That's the thing that she does.
She's the Black Widow.
Ooh. And then looked at the ID. The girl was 17, brother. And you know what makes it worse? His wedding ring was left in the car.
He deserves it.
And that ring apparently was about 15 to 20k for him.
What, he got it back?
No. Do you know what he had to do so he don't get caught by his wife? He had to go to the same jewelry shop he bought it from just to buy a new one.
Man. I think we need to recap.
He deserves it.
Yeah, 100%. He mashed up. That's a proper punishment, fam.
You see the shop here? Are you talking like a corner shop?
Yeah, newsagents.
So their date is going to a corner shop and then beating in a car.
No,
does that make sense to anyone?
So they probably parked up on the back road. They beat and probably just came back on the mains. Went shop. Probably said, "Oh yeah, get me some cigarettes."
So he literally just picked her up, beat in the car, and then went to the shop. Cool.
Come back, car gone.
She's the ting from the blonde ting with the fake wig from Adam's Family, the Black Widow. You remember the deck of cards? That's trying to marry Uncle Fester. She's got all the car keys at home.
Well, when I heard that,
I rate it, but if she's got bare car keys, how long she be doing this?
Yeah.
Was she doing this at 16?
It's mad. It's mad.
Maybe she didn't have 15.
Bro, for him, it's good. He's had his smash up.
He's an idiot.
But the worst thing about it is that he told my boy to him that, so what, are you going to stop? Guy? I don't know him. He knows my boy, innit? Because he's telling me the story. So I've gone, as he learned his story, my boy said, he just said, I'm going to stop messing with UK girls. Because he travels like around the world. He's got money apparently in it. So when he goes overseas, then he's going to do his thing. That guy is wet, man. They're probably going to do the same thing.
What's he going to do? Like a world tour of Bossman shops?
It's mad out here, brother, man. But anyway.
That's karma, though.
Fam, you hear about this thing about El Chapo's son?
You did that last week.
El Chapo's son? Mm-hmm. No?
Getting bust out of prison by the rest of the...
No. What happened to the police officer?
Run through
100 shots through the car. They had to release the son, brother. 100 shots to the police, man.
Wasn't it that they surrounded the police station to let him out? He come out, and then that happened.
Is that how it went? So they already...
You're telling me the story.
Yeah, no, because someone filled me in today. He was reading it on the phone, innit? But if it's that way, that's bad, because we've allowed you to go out and you're still like, yeah,
but it's the disrespect of holding him.
100.
Shouldn't hold him in the first place. Bro, it's Mexico. Anything will run there.
Do you know how long you're standing to do 100 shots, bro?
Bro, they got like M16s out there. It's not that long. Think about it. It's not one person doing it. They could have like 30 in each clip or more. Extended clip.
Do you think it could get to a point where like
3 man.
They could try to put a deal through in terms of trying to ask for his dad to come back?
No, dad's not coming back.
But the way they've let him out,
permanent vacation. You got that?
Bro, 100 shots is not a joke, you know. It's mad, fam.
I don't know about that, because I think that family is just cursed for life. Like, they're doing bad things, but you know them people when they get old and crime is long, their life is just long as well. And they have to suck it up because they had such a mad time when they were young.
How old is he, if you know?
Well, the dad?
No, the son.
I don't know. You brought it up.
No, I don't know his age, fella, man.
But when you bring up a story, you should know the backstory.
I know the backstory about this JD hype, though.
What JD hype?
You ain't seen the trend what's been going on?
No.
You heard about them?
What, the people robbing that?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
But
after the circus thing.
It's fam. They've done Holloway. I think they've done Tottenham. They've done Brixton. They're doing bare shops.
Well, what are they doing? Just Bogart and the shop.
So they're putting on Snap. They're putting like, everybody meet up at this spot in Wood Green. Don't come in uniform. Don't come in this. Don't come in that. And don't rob any other shops. And they're all going as one pack, all together. But people are tripping as they're running out, you know, bare stuff, fam. And you don't even see the security, so that's what security guard cut out. I'm just
thinking the security's head is mad. When he sees everyone running towards him, he's thinking, right, it's a pack.
Bare hoodies.
You don't even put the body cam on. Just seeing bare coats and stuff like. Nah, because I thought they had stopped all that. Because you remember, what was it, like 5 years ago, they did the raid on the Oxford Street JD Sports and had to shut down the shop. And there was bare Fed cars on Oxford Street because literally I think like 40, 50 man got together and raided the store. And the videos was mad. People running over, like climbing over people's heads to get out and like, yeah, they rammed the shop. And that's why now in JD you have to like, they take your shoes to the till and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I think bare of them gemmed it like, yeah, I actually tried on their sizes and
then cut out.
And then cut out, but then took bare stuff with them as well.
Bro, they're moving to bare shops. Apparently, I don't know if this is 100, but apparently there was a post out about, next is going to be Selfridges.
Nah,
that ain't going to run.
That's not going to run.
Yeah, that's not going to run.
Someone's going to prison. Seriously, because the security in Selfridges, they're not joking. Some of them look like Bosnian army and stuff. Like they look like they will take you to the
eyes, piercing eyes. It's not a joke. So.
You know, you were saying the other day about when someone's getting rushed, you pick one person and make sure they get licked.
Yeah.
That's what the security is thinking in that situation. Bare people are gonna get away with one, two little thing, but one guy is getting licks, and it doesn't. The police are gonna let it run as well. Because, bro, the fuckery they thought, oh, we're just going to run up in Selfridges. Nah, it can't happen.
Bro, they're taking bare stuff, bro.
JD is like one underpaid boss man security guard.
And these
Selfridges
like
is active, like.
The JD one's proper old.
He's repeating that.
Fam, you need to know how shook he's going to feel, fam. Bare young youths with energy.
I don't know about Wood Green, yeah, but Oxford Circus, the guy's not old. The young guy.
Tottenham
is active.
Holloway. Brixton. Oh!
Well, they actually did it in Brixton.
Brother! Let me show you.
Is that actual footage?
Yeah. Let me show you this, man.
Oh my days. These kids, yeah, the only reason I'm going to rate it is if they're young. The way you said school uniform,
they're young.
Yeah, that's alright then. If they're big man, that's dead. At night as well. But
where's the security guard, brother?
No, he's gone home still. That's
he cut out.
Oh, look at this guy.
Bro, what's going on? That ain't Brixton.
They're large. Brixton's coming.
Where's that?
Should say it.
Holloway.
Yeah. Proper blowing.
Nah, Camden's gonna be mad.
Camden running through the tourists.
People getting barged out of the way, like. Was this Halloween?
I don't know. Still,
because some of them were moving like scream masks and that.
He's jamming it, man.
What's going on, people?
Yeah.
The way they blew out, but the thing is, some of them were in there for like not even a minute, like half a minute. It's not even like they're getting what they want. They're just getting bare random stuff, and the way they're blowing up, like the coats are flying in the air and stuff, like they're not even packaging it.
Do you think a lot of them? Obviously, when you're young, some people's gonna do it for fun and stuff. But do you think some of them like is actually peak, like in terms of
like poverty? And
exactly.
I don't wish it on anyone, but I kind of hope so, because it like you're not making peace from that.
Yeah. Because I see one man run with like that. Is it that one top? Obviously, like if it is probably, I can't even laugh at, man. But it made me think,
raw. But you know what it reminds me of is the dickhead during the riots that has the bag of rice, 2 kg.
2.
Or was it 10 kg?
10 kg.
That means he wanted to make it last. Yeah, because he could have got 1 or 2, but he's gonna call bare. Yeah, he's gonna pattern it. So.
But as well, it's like that. Yeah, like what you're saying is that you just got one little top. Is it really worth it? Like how are you? Like times are hard. It reminds me of. There was one guy in jail that was telling everyone, I got locked up for the riots. I was going in all the designer stores. And then when he got transferred, the guys would tell us, nah, he wasn't in for the riots. He was just beating his girlfriend up.
That is wet, man.
Dickhead.
There was a guy that came in to my job at the time. He sucked the lottery tickets. We proper got onto him on the yard. We proper said, brother, what, you proper thought you was going to scratch it and then go claim your piece?
Oh, scratch cards?
Yeah, the scratch cards.
You know what? You can do that though.
Brother, each one's got a barcode. So when you go there and they clock that it's from the shop that it got robbed, your head is smashed up, man.
You're right. But if you do the robbery and then you quickly scratch all the things and then go to a next store, but you don't go with your face up, you go send next people or put like a disguise on whatever, you could run it. But really and truly, you're probably not making much.
Nah, man.
One roll of
He took bare. The next one came in for milk.
No, but you'd have to do it quickly. You'd have to do it that day.
Milk.
What?
The next guy came in for milk.
Someone's stealing milk. What's going on? No, on a serious one, yeah. Do you understand what Smack Nation is? And I don't mean what they're doing, but what they're about. Because for me, it just seems like a fraud thing.
Obviously, from everything that's coming out, that's what it seems. I met that Pastor Toby guy once at a discussion one time, and he was just talking about like how much they've done, how many people they've taken off the roads. But
where's all the cash coming from?
No one asked that question at meetings, so.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like, where do you think
background? from what it seems like it's coming from fraud, innit? But I think he's got a background in terms of property or whatnot.
But I don't think all of them do. Do you get it? Like they're just going to interviews, putting 5 racks on the table. Like, do you think it's fraud?
Yeah.
I don't know anything else that can explain the situation.
That TK Mad Max guy is proper exposing them, brother, man.
I don't know who that is.
Is one drill rapper from North London that came off the roads and was with them, and then how things have been like. There's been so much hype about it right now is because he done an Insta live and literally sort of interviewing people that were part of SPAC, and they were just giving their stories what was going on. So one guy was saying that like in the house that they were in, they was told that they're not allowed to work in it, and if they work then they get all the P's from their salary in it.
Wait, so if they're not working, what are they doing?
They just live in the yard. Bare times they'll be starving. Like they're not really earning nothing. They're not really earning.
What are they doing? Like day-to-day basis.
Just
staying in a house. So what's the point?
It's some power stuff. Like it's basically
like a cult.
Yeah, whatever. Because like the video that I saw is like there was just bare youths sitting on the floor, and there was one youth filming them. And just like telling him like what, like, are you heartbroken? That's the video I saw, and he was like, so what did the scripture teach you today? What did you learn from the Bible or something today? I was like, what the hell's going on? Why are these boys sitting on the floor? They were crawling. I was like, what's going on?
Bro, it's mad. You're not allowed to work, or we're taking all the P's.
But what I'm saying is, alright, they're starving because they got no P's, but like, where's like, it's not even like. You know what, I'd get it is if they were saying, work, but we're going to take 70% of your P's or something like that. Then I'd get where the money's coming from. But if they're saying don't work, just stay in the yard.
Obviously, remember, they're doing...
This isn't all of them. This is just a few. Yeah. A few of the, I guess, younger members or whatever. That they're just taking advantage of. That's what it seems like to me.
But they're not taking advantage because they're not going to work to give them P's.
No, but
they're doing ACs. They're telling them, brother, bring your card. We're going to do a fraud job on it. And they take the P's. You think I'm joking?
I believe you. That's why.
One girl even came on there. She was like, "Bruv, I've never done this before. They told me that they're gonna do the job on my card. Boom, boom, boom. They never even gave me a cut. That's mad, brother."
Well, why is she snitching on them?
She never got a cut, innit?
Yeah. She wants.
I don't rate that either, and I think she has been doing that as well.
Well, she was young anyway. She's like 17 or 18.
That's always the excuse, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Boy, it's peak, man. It's peak. The amount of like they're getting now. Apparently, the council's onto them. Like they're getting involved.
Where are they based? North London.
I thought it was East. Well, I know a lot of the members are from East. I don't know if their main church is in North London though. Yeah, it's one of the two anyway. But
do you know about them?
SPAC. Not much. I know about them, but not deep.
I don't know. For me, I feel like one day something's gonna come. Obviously, this has come out, but I feel like one day it's gonna like obviously come out what exactly went on. But obviously, it might be as simple as they're just doing fraud and it's a cult thing or whatever. But it doesn't make sense. Like with the Gasworks interview, it just didn't make sense. Like, it was entertaining, but it just.
So are you talking about the interview with TK?
Who's TK?
TK is the guy that was in SPAC.
I don't know if he was in that interview. I don't know.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know their names or none of that. I just know they're wearing baddies.
Oh, the whole dealers. It must be the whole. Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so he was part of that originally.
So why did he cut out?
I think he went into prison, and then the song Trap Mash that he made or whatever, he never got a cut from it. He came out of jail, and
now I get where the money's coming from. These men aren't sharing the pie like that.
All the peas.
It's a hard song still.
What, Trap Mash? Yeah, boy. It's just a shame that he's not getting any credit from it whatsoever, man.
But do you think he really made the song?
That's what he said in the Gasworks interview recently.
I think he did.
Yeah, he said that he did.
And he did the dance as well.
Everything.
So he started the dance, And he made the beat.
And then
I don't know about the beat, but
yeah, probably not the beat. But and then what happened apparently is one of their pastors told them that like we're gonna make the song be under Hope Dealers. But obviously at the time he was just like, alright, cool, whatever.
This is the other thing I wanted to get into, yeah. So you see in the videos I've seen on the church, yeah, there's old people there as well. So what's their role in this? Are they getting like a cut of the fraud? Or are they just nice people that just genuinely believe it's like a good thing?
You know what? Obviously...
Like a positive...
Yeah, obviously like Dennis said, it's probably just like some of the younger members that are involved in all of this. I don't know it. So maybe with the old people, I doubt that these pastors are going to be coming up to and saying, yeah, we want to do fraud on your card or whatever. So it's probably just a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, but at the church it's just like praise and rejoicing and so on and so forth.
Would you go to a service just to see what it's like?
Me? Nah, I'm Muslim, brother, man.
No, but just to observe it. Not to join in, just to watch.
Nah, that's not me, man. And Reggie Yates has done it for us already.
Oh, is it? Alhan's done it.
Yeah. Their man's going through it, man.
But no one's really clocking the truth. Like this guy coming out and saying to them, this is actually what's going on. He's like the guy that's actually getting to the truth of it.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just like lapping up the entertainment value of it.
I'm starting to think, is this decreasing the amount of people joining, or is this bringing, because you know how they say bad publicity is still like good publicity. Definitely. Is it still like,
if you just think they're going to get violated and just like exploited, then probably not. Yeah, they're probably not going to join, are they?
But if they think they're going to make peas,
but they're not. The videos come out of them cooling.
It always comes down to the peas sometimes, man. It's always that, fam.
Fuck all that, bruv. I want to read you this Agony uncle and see what you lot think of this. Yeah, this is a bit much. I think this is actually the maddest Agony uncle I've actually ever had. It's a bit intense. Are you ready? Alright. So I said, like, if you got any relationship dramas, cool. Like Agony uncle, whatever. And then basically, this girl, well, I think it's a girl, said, my boyfriend has sex fantasies about his own mother and told me about them.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that meant to mean, bro? What do you want me to do with that information?
You know, that gave me a flashback straight away of when R. Kelly mentioned about this in his interview. He never said a dream, but he was well, obviously he was, I think, molested by his mother or whoever. But yeah, he was talking about his mum, but like you can see it was a very sort of like sexual sort of way sort of thing. But that guy, man, I don't know what word to give him. I want to say wet, but it doesn't do the justice at all, man. I don't want to say free him up. Like, fam.
You don't want to free him up?
No. He needs to stay inside, fam.
Stay inside.
Inside, 100%.
But the thing is, yeah, the girlfriend is saying, my boyfriend has sex fantasies about his mum and tells me about them. So that, to me, just guess, that means they're still in a relationship.
She's wet.
Do you want to free her up?
Yeah, free her up, 100%. Yeah, 100%, man. She's too wet, though. She's too wet, fam.
He just, like...
How can you be with a guy like that, man?
When I read it, yeah, it's like there's no... I kind of want to ask a bit more about the situation, because it just says, my boyfriend has sex fantasies about his own mother and told me about them. It's not even saying your ex.
Do you know about Sigmund Freud?
Yeah.
So he... in his studies, or whatever you want to call it, he basically says that all human beings, like I think in their early stages, sort of fantasize about having intercourse with their mother. Do you know about that already?
Yeah, he said that you love your mum so much that basically you can't imagine, like you basically imagine her as your wife.
Yeah.
I don't know about or having sex with her.
Well,
you said?
Well, I can't remember the exact words, but if you're saying wife,
yeah. Well, no, like, because obviously when you're younger, you just think your wife is somebody that's going to take care of you and just
that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's different. Because you can look at someone and say, like, in terms of like a woman, like I imagine her to have the qualities like my mother had. That's different. But in terms of imagine your mum as your wife, brother, I don't know about all of that, man. Seriously.
But he's not even saying he wants her to be his wife. He just wants to have sexual fantasies about her.
He's proper telling her as well, so that means he likes it, you know.
What do you mean?
That boyfriend is telling her about the sexual fantasies he's having of his mum.
So the way she said, and he tells me about them. When is
so that means he enjoys it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When is he telling you about them? Because I don't think it's over like some Kellogg's in the morning. I think it's them late times.
The pillow talk. During pillow talk.
Scary hours.
That's mad, fam.
Trying to go to sleep. Got work at 6 a.m. Oh, but I like my mum.
He's saying the early morning WhatsApp message, it happened again. That's mad, fam.
As well, it's interesting that she's the one telling us this, yeah? Because when he's beating his girlfriend, is he thinking about his mum?
That's disgusting.
Like, I'm still mashed up about the idea that they're still together.
That's mad, fam. I know people thought it a bit that way.
No, she says fantasies. But like you said, he's telling her. Maybe he's telling her when they're doing stuff.
Proper touching her bum like biscuit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake.
It's mad out here, brother, fam.
There's so much talk about like parents and kids this week. Like, have you seen the T.I. thing, Olu?
Yes. So
we're gonna have to get into this.
Let me just commentate. Because from what I've heard, when someone told me the information first, they said that T.I. said that he does it like every year. Every year he goes and da-da-da-da. But when I was watching Charlemagne's podcast, he was playing that actual video clip of T.I. talking. And he doesn't mention about this yearly thing. He just says, like, after this birthday thing, he gave a birthday cake and they celebrated a birthday. The following day, that's when they went to the clinic or hospital, whatever it is. Yeah, and got the checkup done. Yeah, that's all I know.
Yeah,
so
that was like this year's one. He's just saying that's when he did it this year.
Okay, so it is an every year thing.
So basically, his idea is that T.I. takes his daughter to a gynecologist to check if her hymen is still intact and not broken, so she's still a virgin. And like she's 18 now, and the whole idea is that like she shouldn't be doing them things. And then people are commenting on that and saying, "Rah, I hope she's getting fucked up her, what was the language? Up her shitter and getting her throat slammed."
Why? Why are they saying that, fam?
Not my words.
So are they? So
it's a sorry step.
I'm assuming though that they're more getting onto T.I. than this girl, like the stupid comment you just spoke about.
Yeah.
So
because someone said and this is the like for me this is the comment. What's gonna happen when he goes to the gynecologist and he goes, "Yep, your daughter's hymen is broken." Yeah. What's gonna happen then? And he's only checking once a year, so that whole year she could have had her back blown out every day. The gynecologist gives you the information. Yep, your daughter's hymen is broken. Where do we go from here?
That's mad, fam.
I think the whole point of it, even though obviously you two are discussing it as well as men, the whole point is that it's like a man's opinion on a woman's body is completely irrelevant. And like this is just a like physical example of men's control over women's bodies. Like it's so invasive. Going to the gynecologist and having a smear test, like it can be really traumatic for women. And you've been making your daughter do this for years now. so that you can check that her hymen's none of your business. But it's this whole thing of then, now online men and women are in this battle because men are saying, oh, well, she shouldn't be doing this. It's not your pussy. You don't have one, so you do not have opinion on what happens to it.
Did he mention, I completely hear what you're saying. Did he mention the reason why he does it?
Yeah, because he wants her to stay a virgin, until she's married, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But what he's not taking into consideration is he's got, 5-6 kids now? Every week him and Tiny are breaking up, but you keep having babies with her. What is all the other women's hymens that you're doing deeds to when you're married? What's happening with them? You know what I mean?
Mash up.
But you want your daughter to stay pure.
It's so peak because
it's mad hypocritical.
Obviously, if you're riding a bike or doing sports activities or whatever, things can happen. But I think from what I heard him say, he was like, my daughter don't ride no bike, don't do no sports, boom, boom, boom. So he's probably not hearing any
he just
other ways.
sounds mad controlling. I know it's a bit different, but going back to the previous story, that guy's having sexual fantasies about his mum, T.I.'s got almost an infatuation with his daughter's pussy. That's mad in itself. Surely if she was in a loving relationship, not married, but in a loving relationship, but I don't know if it's coming from a religious place, but it just sounds so controlling. The way he's saying, she's not riding a bike. Bro, if she's a kid, why can't she ride a bike? That's just dumb. I get why he's saying it, but it's just ridiculous. Maybe she wants to do sports. I don't know.
His headspace should be so mashed up right now, man. It's nuts. I just want to hear more what he's got to say about it, man. I really do.
There's no ways to justify it though.
No. I'm not saying that.
As well, it's like Rhiannon said, if he's trying to, have this mad relationship with his wifey, having 6 different kids, and then you're still beating bare other chicks, but you're saying to your daughter, don't do nothing. That doesn't make no sense.
Is he beating other chicks though?
He has in the past, yeah.
He's cheating on his wife, but he's got 6 kids. If he was a pastor, bare religious stuff, it wouldn't make it alright, but it's not hypocritical. But right now he's having the time of his life by the sounds of it, and he's telling his daughter don't ride a bike.
I think you're missing
No, he never said don't ride the bike.
You're completely missing
I'm not missing the issue. I get the point of it.
That literally, even the fact that people are talking about it, it is nobody's decision apart from his daughter. It's her anatomy, but it's the whole thing of he should have no say in that whatsoever. My dad has no idea when the fuck my hymen broke, because that's not his business. And it's just this whole thing of men should not even men can have their opinions about women, but it does not matter. Whatever comes out your mouth about a woman's body, it doesn't matter because it's not your body.
Do you think she's getting her throat slammed?
I hope she is.
Ooh.
I hope she is under her dad's roof. I hope she is.
What in the sense of punishment? Ooh.
No, I hope that when he goes to studio. No, I hope when she
under the dad's roof as well.
Under his roof. I hope when he goes studio that she's getting big bad boys coming over and she's getting her throat slammed.
Big bad boys. What is this? Roadman. Alliteration.
Big roadman. Big roadman.
Hear what he said?
What did he say?
Alliteration. Big bad boys.
Tree. Roadman. You want roadman to deal with her?
In your words, God's light doesn't shine on everyone.
No, God's light hasn't shined on T.I. for the last 15 years.
Flipping off him. Yeah, nah. That's deep, man.
I'm still not over big bad boys.
Roadman. Free. That sounds like there's 3 as well, It don't sound like he was talking about 1 or 2. It sounds like 3. Papa coming through go on.
But it's
under the dad's roof.
Yeah, he's doing a physical violation to her. She should just be violating his whole life with her sexual acts.
Imagine the car ride home, after they've been to the gynecologist. The silence.
That's probably going to emotionally traumatise
100.
her.
But it is. If it's normalised in the family, probably not.
What do you mean?
That's the thing.
If it's if the family all act normal, you're getting your checkup this year.
If he's going and cheating on his wife, all the time when they've got 6 kids. How can it be normalised in the family?
No, in terms of the checkup. I'm not talking about in terms of...
Oh, but I get that, but it's like he's coming home having mad domestics with his wife Tiny or whatever.
Not domestics, my brother. You're dumping too much.
I know what you're saying. You're talking about his kids, like if it's normalised. But I'm saying in the wider picture of things, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
it's just wrong. It's just we shouldn't be talking about it. It's just wrong. You don't do them things. Like he shouldn't have control over her like that. Like she's 18 as well. He shouldn't even be doing that when she's younger. But like she's a full-grown woman. Like it's her choice. If she wants to have big bad boys, let her have big bad boys. You don't agree?
Not free road, man, brother.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just saying if she wants to date one big bad boy, if it's under her dad's roof.
Aki. Ooh!
I'm not getting into this.
I know the sight came into your head straight away.
Didn't even go, bruv, that guy hasn't left your head since the last episode. I'm not getting into it. I'm not mentioning his name, bro. Because Bubble Aki, yeah.
With the nightcap.
If we say it a third time, he's like the Candyman. He's gonna appear. He's gonna be outside Maniac Studio feeling people's muscles up.
Let me not finish this, Steve.